Hello. How we doing? Let me just make sure you can actually hear me. Are we all good? Can we be heard? Blah blah blah. It's the first time I've done something like this, so I just want to make sure everything is working. And so bear with me just a second while we do some testing, audio tests. You might hear echo in a minute. Hello. How we doing? Do we sound okay? First time I've done something like this, so I'm going to make sure everything's working. You can hear me? Good, good, good. I'm taking the seat. Take the seats, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to hear echoing in a minute, so bear with me just a second. I just want to make sure it's not too echoey. It sounds okay. We sound okay from what I can hear. Can you hear me? Good, good, good. Taking the seat. Take the seats, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, I can hear you fine. Perfect. Okay, nope, we're okay then. We should be alright. And if I hear any audio issues after stream, then I know I need to actually put in properties and filters and whatnot after that. But that's fine. We can do that. We can do that. But anyway, yes, hello. How are we all doing today? I hope we're all doing good. I have what we got here today is we are going to be talking about the animations that I did last month. All 31 of them. I'm going to break them down, just have a chat and just chill, basically. I don't really have much of a plan. I don't really have much of a plan for this. It was really just going to kind of go over each animation, just kind of have a chat, break it down. And if you had any questions about any particular one, then, you know, feel free to ask any questions, really. Well, yeah, no, this is my... As you can see, I've got a new little animation in the bottom right. In the bottom right there, a little just chatting thing. Just something silly. Just wanted to put... Obviously, you always want to have something down in the bottom there, just to show. But yeah. But how are we all doing, by the way? Are we all having a good Sunday? I'm not gonna lie, looking outside, it looks like it's going to rain. It looks like it might rain. I'm not going to lie, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, while I'm here, I might have a quick look at, okay, no, that's fine. Do we have any property? Oh, filters. Do we have filters? Okay, yeah, all the filters and stuff is on. That's good. That's good. Right. Right. Yep, no, I think we're good. We're good. Good. Alright, so I also want to make sure that the audio on the actual video is not too loud, because I don't think... I mean, I suppose question, is everyone bothered by not hearing the audio of the animations too much? Because to be completely honest, there is audio in one of the shots, which you guys probably know, that will probably get me, not copyright strike, but have like a copyright like notice on it, so I have to be careful with the audio anyway. On that bit, but I've turned it down enough. I've turned it down a bit, so it's not going to be hopefully too loud in your ears, but we'll see. Yeah. Again, just let me know. It's I said this is very weird for me. I've never done just chatting thing before, so it's very it's all new to me, ladies and gentlemen. So if there's any scuff or whatever, I apologize. This is all new to me. All right, so I think without further ado, we'll crack on. And as I said, what we're gonna do is I'll go through. I mean, I had the audio of each animation enough times, it's fine. Yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good. Oh, maybe I might just mute it. Well, or maybe I'll just keep it up. But I think maybe the one I'll have to mute is obviously the one with the music. Yeah, no worries. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through each one, and then I'll pause it. And then we'll have a chat, a little discussion. Then if you have any questions about anything, you know, again, feel free to ask. Feel free to ask, as this is a discussion. And I also apologize, I'm going to be drinking a lot of I'm going to be drinking a lot because my throat is still a little bit... I mean, I'm not sure if you can kind of tell in my voice. It's still kind of a little bit groggy. It's almost out my system. It's almost, just not quite. It's almost out. I'm still fighting it, but yeah. Okay, so let's, without further ado, let's begin. Dum.
Oh, hi, March.
Right. Oops, let's go back a little bit. Alright, so this first one. Number 1, High March. Very, very simple. The quote from the film, which is escaping my brain right now, Jesus. The one where the bloke goes, "Oh, hi, Mark. Oh, hi, Mark." But instead it's "Oh, hi, March," because it's like it's a meme and also a GIF at the same time. That scene, "Hello, Weiss, welcome in. I'm a Grand Admiral now. Hey, yo, I got a promotion." I got a promotion, ladies and gentlemen. Hell yeah. Better pay from the Empire. The room, that's it. Thank you, Isaac. Sorry, the room. Ate my brain. But yeah, no, this was just a very simple one. A funny thing with this one is that before I started all the shorts, I made about, I think it was 4 or 5. I think before, like literally in like the last 2 days of February, I made like 4 or 5 shorts just so I could get like a little head start on it, because I just didn't, because there's always standing in a bruh. How dare you? So I made like 4 or 5 shorts to kind of get like ahead, so then I'm not having to stress out having to make the actual ones on the date, or at least for some of them. So at least having a small little breather. And it's funny because I made like 5 shorts. I was like, oh, okay, I'm happy with these. And it was like halfway through, I think, the 29th, and I'm just like, none of these shorts are particularly good to start off. They don't have like a theme of kind of starting off. Because my last March one, the one I started off with, I did like the Lord of the Rings thing with the "So it begins." So I wanted to try and do something like that, but for the life of me, I couldn't think. My brain was just... I think I thought about doing something around the lines of, shit, here we go again. But I decided again, but I thought, nah. Didn't really like that one, and then I just kind of remembered seeing the gif of "Oh, hi, March." So I thought, you know what? We'll start off nice and simple. So a nice little simple short, door opening and going, "Oh, hi, March." No, just something silly. Just silly. It's silly. It's something very silly. This is going to be a common theme. I think I think a lot of you guys have probably realised the common theme with all of these shorts is that a lot of them are just silly. A lot of them are just complete and utter silly. Oh no, the promotion is actually in Lieutenant Front. Oh, okay, that makes a bit more sense. Can you guess at which moment the Tales of the Empire Trade Sweet in my soul? Was it like the 3-second scene when Marek appeared? You seem to really like the character. That's my wild guess. So yeah, number 1, High March, very simple. Not much else to say on that one, so we continue. Full damage. Okay, so this one, for anyone who might have watched... God, when did I animate this? This must have been... God, that was a while ago now, I think. Oh, excuse me. This animation footage is actually a couple of months old, because if anyone might remember in a stream, I actually animated this on stream, because it was originally going to be... I was originally animating some audio from one of my Minecraft streams, the moment where I jumped off and, you know, fell. I built like a dirt tower and I was told to jump off by you guys, funny enough. But ultimately, I kind of lost... I guess I sort of lost interest in the project because I just wasn't... I don't know, I wasn't really enjoying it overall, so I just kind of put like all the footage animation stuff in just a folder and just kind of left it in there. And I found this again when I started prepping for the shorts the daily shorts for this, obviously for last month, and I thought I can turn this into something, and so I edited it into a little, you know, funny thing when you test full damage. Because let's be real, everyone who's played any kind of video games or multiplayer games, we've all tested full damage at some point, and unfortunately, a lot of it ends in just exactly like this. So it's like I just thought, it's just something. I can make a meme out of it, and the animation itself is still pretty good. I'm actually quite chuffed with the I'm actually really quite happy with how this animation turned out, to be honest. It's actually really good. I'll just watch it again in a minute. Boop. I really like how smooth like the I break apart in that. So yeah, no, I thought it would be a bit of a waste to. But why was Grievous alive? I think that's a flashback. It's a flashback to the Clone Wars voice. So he's not necessarily still alive. He's still very dead, but it's obviously during the Clone Wars when he was very much alive. I remember catching part of the stream. Ah, fair enough. Yeah, no, so it was just... This is basically a little cheatsy doodle in terms of making the shorts. Because it's basically me reusing old unreleased footage, but I thought, I might as well do something with it, you know? It's a waste leaving it to rot on the folder. And, yeah, no, that's basically it for this one. Just very, very simple. And again, just basically just editing old footage and turned it into another one. Because I think I've got like 3 or 4 unreleased animated shorts that animated footage that I from this project that I haven't released. I might be able to turn into something later on, maybe, but we'll have to wait and see. I'll have to wait and see on that one. But yeah, so yeah, that's number 2, testing full damage. And number 3. Okay, so number 3 is oops. Number 3, anyone who's seen the Asta movies will know what this one is referring to, and I think a lot of people might realize that I used a lot of audio from Asta movies, Asta movie skits, because they're quite easy. They're easy to animate, and it's quite easy to get just like a little bit of audio just to animate something for, rather than me having to record stuff. Which some stuff I did. But yeah, no, this one was just, instead of a pointless button, it's a pointless lever. And anyone who's played any of the LEGO Star Wars games will recognize the exact design of this lever, I'm pretty certain. So it's, yeah, it's very... Yeah, just, again, simple. This was one of the ones that This was one of the shorts that I made, I think, in prep for March. So again, said very, very short, very, very simple. Not much more to add on that one. There's no interesting behind the scenes on that one. So I will continue on. Number 4, just a normal day. Actually, one of my longer shorts. I just realized how long it was. It's like 9 or 10 seconds. It's quite a long one. So, just a normal day. Again, enough. I think it was this one. Somewhere in the cave, that lever dropped the villain from Emperor's New Groove down a crocodile with his pit. Probably. And they'll never know it was me. So, shh. This one again. If anyone saw my post, it was this video. This one was created for Loft Studios. Wait, was it? I'm not gonna lie. I never gotta sound like a really bad person. I can never remember if it's Loft Studios or Loft or something else. Is his name? I'm pretty certain it's Loft Studios, but I just want to make sure I'm saying his name right before I continue on. Loft Studios. Yep, Loft Studios. All right, just wanted to make sure I got his name right. Loft Studios did this not really a competition, but he wanted to have like a compilation of his character, which is Captain. His name is Captain Guy, but you can see the G there. Just the idea is getting as many little animations of him just teleporting into different worlds or different scenarios as possible, and just having basically a laugh with it. Laugh with that, and this was my entry. To anyone who hadn't seen the full video, I definitely recommend checking it out because it's good. It's long, but it's really good. Yeah, no, I had a lot of fun animating this one, especially the teleportation effect. And I had to add in, just for the record, the teleportation sounds is not from me. It's actually from Loft, the actual like teleportation sounds, but the rest of the audio editing is from me. Because he had said specifically on when submitting it, don't submit the sounds for the teleports because he wanted them to be consistent throughout each animation. So I did all the audio editing just apart from the teleport sounds in. But I thought it wouldn't make much sense having this on its own without it, so I thought I'll just add it in. Hopefully he didn't mind. And that's also that is Loft voicing Captain Guy as well. Him going, "Hi there." That is him. So again, this one is again a bit of a cheat because it's an old animation, but I figured because I never actually released this, I thought, well, I might as well make the most of it. And just use it again. And a lot of people, and funny enough, it's one of the highest viewed shorts of the whole month. So you know what, it worked. That's cool. Yeah, no, it was good. It was a fun little thing. And it said, definitely check it out. It's the Captain, I think it's called the Greatest Captain Guy montage or compilation of all time, or something like that. It's long, mind you. It's like 40 minutes long, but it's good. It's a good laugh. But yeah. I'll tell you what, I'll play it one more time for you guys to see. Yeah, I'm very happy to tell how the teleportation effect came out. If anyone was wondering how that was done, it was basically cut out bits of paper. Can I freeze frame it? No, I can't. It's basically cutting out different color pieces of paper and just kind of sticking it on him. And then moving the figure in like different ways to make it like a glitching out teleporting effect. That's how you get that effect. It's a very, very simple way to do it, but you know, I'll just play it there. I can't go all the way back and I can't go all the way forward. This the media player thing on OBS is really weird, so I apologize for that one. So anyway, that was number 4, just a normal day. Number 5, touching grass. Oh, this was just stupid.
I did it.
I did it. You think I've gone too far? Yeah. Again, this is a stupid one. This is again, I think, one of the ones that I made on February before, and it was again it's an idea for a short I wanted to do for ages, but I just never had the time, or I just forgot, and so I just. Thought I'd just do something about it. Just a very simple one. So touching grass is always seems to be very memeable. A memeable thing, or like an insult. Genshin players. I mean, to be honest, I think it's any kind of grinding gamers, to be completely honest, not necessarily just Genshin players. Oh, that's funny. But yeah, for the record, I do actually go out. I do touch grass. I'm not, which it might surprise some people, but I'm not actually a hermit. I don't stay indoors all the time. I am a hermit. I am a hermit. I'm not a hermit. Oh, gosh. Yeah, contrary to popular belief, I do go outside. Yeah, no, but this one is just, it's just silly. No, it's not really much more to talk about apart from the fact of apart from one fact. If you look very closely towards the top of my helmet, you can see like a sand color, and that's where I didn't put enough of a green base plate down, because that's actually my desk. It is not like I don't know if anyone actually noticed that during the short, but yeah, that's not meant to be there. I thought I might have gotten it out of the camera angle at the time. But no, I didn't. So my desk is in frame there. My bad. But at this point in time, during this time, I think when I was doing the shorts, I wasn't too bothered by small little errors, like maybe catching a glimpse of my desk or some light flicker, because I'm just kind of like, I'm uploading 31 shorts in a row, so I'm just kind of like, I don't really care if they're not 100% perfect. So, you know, it is what it is. I mostly go outside to work. I mean, yeah, to be fair, same. But I tend to go out, I tend to try and go outside when I can, because it's nice. It's nice going outside and clearing your brain. So yeah, that was number 5, touching grass, and we will move on. Ah, Bad Batch Day. Boom. Yeah, no, that one again, very simple. It was released on a Wednesday, and obviously the Bad Batch is airing on Wednesdays at the moment, so I thought I'll make something Bad Batch related. Let's rate every short from 1 to 10. Yeah, no, you can do. If you want to give a rating from 1 to 10, you know, I'm happy for you guys to do that if you want. No, you don't really notice it unless you look at it. No, you don't. As I said, I notice it. I notice I think anyone who's worked on any kind of project, like anything kind of artsy, you'll notice any small imperfection, even if it's tiny. Because I've restarted whole animations from one little thing that's moved in the background, despite the fact it's like it could be like 5 or 6 seconds off, but I will literally restart a whole shot because that one little thing is going to annoy me. I've gone a little bit less perfectionist, I think, in probably the last year, but yeah, no, it's just one of those things. But yeah, no, this Bad Batch one is very, very simple. I made a similar short to like the Mandalorian Day. I did a similar one where, again, my little character kind of ran onto screen, hopping over the chair, falling over, but he was wearing a Mando helmet. So again, just a kind of like, if you want, you could call it what's the word? An unofficial sequel, if you want, to that one. If you want. So yeah, no, nice and simple. Fun little animation as well, just kind of doing the silly hopping over the chair thing. It's always a fun little thing to animate. This one, 6.5 out of 10. No, fair enough. Fair enough. I'll probably rate this quite low to more my shorts, I think. But yeah, so number 6, Bad Batch Day. It also passes the beach. Yeah, no, it could do. As I said, I think you don't notice it until you really look at it. So yeah, so that was number 6, Bad Batch Day. So on to number 7.
Is this your car?
Grand Theft Auto.
Nope, it's yours.
Again, this is another one Asta movie skit for people who didn't know. It's one of those ones. I think when I remembered it, I thought this would actually be really fun to like create as a little shot, and it was. I just love how quick it is. Hang on, I'll go back. Hang on, let me play again.
It's your car. Nope, it's yours.
No, I just love it. The actual gag in Asta movie as well, which is one of the funniest, because it's just so random and so unexpected. You don't expect him to actually be in the car, and I think it's just brilliant. Excuse me. But admittedly, it was quite hard. Yeah, I'll tell you, that caught me off guard. Yeah, no, it was actually quite difficult to kind of get in close with the camera, because you obviously had to be in the car, but I obviously couldn't show the actual police sticker on the car. I mean, you can very vaguely see it here. You can vaguely see the blue, just there, very vaguely, but you wouldn't have known what that was until obviously you then see like the actual gag itself. Yeah, it's being unexpected. But yeah, no, it was surprisingly, but thankfully with it in post, it was actually a lot better to do. You couldn't obviously, like, you saw the blue stripe, so you wouldn't have really thought much of it again until you know see that gag bit there. But yeah, no, I think I think it came out quite nicely. Again, it was tough just to kind of do the zoom, like kind of like that zoom in shot, but but it worked. I think overall it worked quite nicely. And obviously, I just love the little turn of the policeman. He's like, "What?" He's like, "What just happened?" But yeah, there's not much more to add to that one. I think the fun little, again, just A lot of these are just so silly. They're so silly. I think you yeah, I can imagine the focus would be a nightmare when capturing. Yes, it was. The focus itself wasn't so bad. It was more, again, just trying to make sure you don't see the police bit. Because I zoomed in, but I couldn't really zoom in anymore. That obviously the focus going out. So then I had to zoom in again in post and not make it look bad. But thankfully it wasn't. But thankfully it was alright. So, yeah. So that one's an 8 out of 10, is it? Fair enough. I'll take that one. So that was number 7, Grand Theft Auto.
Guys, I'm scared. I don't want to open the door.
Fine, I got a
Don't
fucking
worry.
shotgun.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I love the audio. Vanos Gaming, honestly, my childhood. Anyone here watch Vanos Gaming at all? I feel like we're doing a talent show. I mean, Martin and Isaac are judges, and you just show us your talent. I mean, it could be. It is like a presentation-y kind of thing, so you know, it could be. But this one, oh, I just loved. I can't. It's one of his Gmod horror map videos. This is what this little bit of audio is from, and I just loved this bit. And I just love this bit because just because of. You got Moose Knuckle, who's he's acting scared. He's like, guys, I'm scared. I don't want to open a door. And then Manos just comes in, it's like, it's fine. I got a freaking shotgun. It's just his delivery of that line. I think is just so perfect. And it would literally be me in like any horror game because I am literally the kind of person to run in head first with a shotgun.
Open the door.
Fine, I
Like
got
that is literally
Oh,
me.
yeah.
I really have never heard of Vanos. Ah, fair enough. Not fair. 10.5, 9 out, 7.5, 9 out of 10, 9 out of 10. No, fair enough. 9 out of 10 just with a shotgun line. No, that's fair. It's a good line. I love it. Yeah, no, there is so much audio, I think, from Vanos that I could definitely create into shorts. I think that would be quite fun to do. Just so much. But yeah, no, this one again, I just loved. This again was one of the ones I think I might have actually made this on after I made the High March one. I think because I had the audio for this and I thought, well, I still got a ton of days, so I'll animate this now. And I think I actually showed I think was it you, Martin, that I showed it to? Because I think we were talking and I said I'm gonna do some animation, and I said I did it, and then you asked for like a little glimpse, and I think I actually showed it to you early. So you got a little glimpse of this one. And I think you commented on that in the short as well, so. But yeah, so that's 2 kinds of horror gamers. Number 8. And number 9, sneeze. Again, just stupid. I can't really remember if there was really any reason for doing this. I think I just wanted to kind of do that classic, you know, in any cartoons, like when they've got like a big sneeze, they just go flying off screen. I think I wanted to try and recreate that in like stop motion Lego form. And I think it came out okay. I think it came out pretty decent. I think it's just random. Again, it's just silly. There's nothing more really to it. It's just. Originally, I was going to name this Unexpected. I don't know, that might have actually been a better title when I think about it, rather than Sneeze. Represents the last streams. Very true. Excuse me. That's very, very true. Oh god, I hate being sick. I really hate being sick. I'm not gonna lie, guys. It's horrible. I hate it. But yeah, no, there's not much more to add to that. It's really just I just really wanted to recreate that kind of animation of cartoon characters sneezing. Hello, Lanero. Hello. Welcome. How are you doing? Just going through all the shorts that I made are on number 9 at the moment. I'll give it an 8.5 out of 10. No, thank you. I'm glad. Yeah, how are you doing, Lanera? Hope you're doing well. Alright. Okay, so yeah, but yeah, no, again, the thing that's all it was just God wanted to recreate, was trying to recreate that, and I think it came out pretty good. With the limitations of Lego minifigures, I think it came out pretty good, so I'm happy with it. We got a 4th judge now. That's alright. So good. What's up, Lonnie? How you doing? Make that 5. Alright, so that was number 9. Nice. And now we move on to number 10. Oh no, actually, no, never mind. I'll let you watch number 9 first. Oh yeah. Oh, that. Oh, this is just stupid. You can't say long because I'm at work, but I just want to say hi. Yeah, no worries, Lonnie. No worries. No worries at all. I'm good, just finished napping. How about y'all? No, fair enough. Yeah, no, I'm all good. Sitting here chatting to everyone. Lonnie! Lonera! Donkey! Shrek reference. Hell yeah. This one is just... I don't know. Could you guys tell? Could you guys tell for some of the shorts that I probably put more effort into than other ones? But this one especially was just like... I think by the time I set this animation up... I think by the time I set this one up and actually animated it, I think I was probably done in maybe 30 minutes. 30 minutes max. It was literally just quick, easy, done. Ironically, I think this was actually made the day after I did the stream in which I built this. I think, because I know I built the shadow set thing. It's the same one as the boarding on Tantaby 4 one, I think. So it's yeah, it's just silly. It's just so stupid. I just thought it would just be so funny. I just thought it was just so funny, just stupid. 9 out of 10 for I Am All in Me. Yeah, hell yeah. Shadow the Hedgehog soundtrack is oof. It's very nice. I love it. Absolutely love it. And fun fact again, originally it was just gonna be him driving by on a bike, but I thought I gotta make this. How can I make this more stupid and more random? And then I was like, him do a wheelie. Why not? You know, it's one of those things you just kind of think about on the time. I think I actually animated it, him going by on the bike normally. And then I thought, that's when I decided to kind of now redo it and do the wheelie. Again, I did this short very, very quickly. It was like max 30 minutes, 40 minutes I think I spent working on this, like animating it. Yeah, no, it's just stupid. it's just stupid. And as I said, I was happy with this because it's easily loopable. Because there's not much change, there's really no change in the camera at all, and it's just a very nice loop. But yeah, Lonnie, if you're still here, if you obviously have a good time at work, hopefully it's not too bad. Indeed, take care. Legend says Shadow's still doing the wheelie. Yep, he's still doing the wheelie to this day, ladies and gentlemen. He's going by there and he's blasting I Am All of Me as it goes down. He's blasting it. Blasting his own music. Blasphemy, I tell you. So I'll play it one more time for everyone to watch. But yeah, this was number 10, Another Normal Day. I do love it. Ah, yes. Rick the Door Technician. I think anyone who's played Jedi Survivor knows about Rick the Door Technician. And again, this was I made this, I think, after I got this figure, because this is a custom figure from Firestar Toys. In case people didn't know, it's a custom figure from Firestar Toys. Obviously, Cal Castus from the game, and I just this idea kind of just spawned in my head quite quickly. Because, like, anyone who's played the game will know, like, once you kind of unlock the blaster, that's kind of how you feel. That's kind of how you feel when you unlock the blaster, because, like, especially with the normal stormtroopers or the scout troopers, you can just, like, one-shot blast them. And it's just like, why would I even bother wasting the effort? Just blast them, you know? Honky religions and ancient weapons are no match for a good blaster, am I right? 1 out of 10 because uncivilized. You know what? That's fair, Isaac. So uncivilized. So uncivilized. Oh, 10 out of 10? Ooh! This... Yeah, I think... Yeah, the one thing that I can point out with this... I would try. Luckily, it's not gonna be too busy tomorrow because of the eclipse. Oh, there's an eclipse tomorrow? I didn't even know. I did not even know. The fun thing with this short, and I'm not sure if people will notice, but there's actually a bit of light flicker. The lighting does change because I knocked the bloody lamp in the middle of animating this. I knocked it with my hand. I don't know how I did it. I've got such big ass hands that I just... Sometimes I unintentionally knock a lamp and it completely messes with the lighting a little bit. Hang on, if I go back to the start. See if you can notice it. It's literally, it's once he gets shot. It's once he gets shot, you might see a slight change in lighting. It's like, it's literally, it's kind of like a blink and you'll miss it kind of thing. It's a blink and you kind of miss it kind of thing. But yeah, that annoyed. Oh, the perfectionist in me cringes at that because I hate... The thing I especially hate when animating is light flicker. It absolutely drives me insane. Like, I don't know. I don't know how I hit the light, but I did. I just it annoys. Yeah, I see. Yeah, exactly. It's like, it's kind of one of those things you might not notice it like the first couple of times you see it, but I just I know, like I knew as soon as I hit it, I was like, oh, that's gonna mess the lighting up. It's gonna mess the lighting up. And yeah, if it was like quite early on, I would have restarted. But because it was like right in the middle of him getting shot, I was just kind of like, oh, I'm not redoing this now. It was like, ugh, so annoying. But yeah. Well, yeah, no, that's basically it for that. As I said, the idea just kind of sprung to my head quite quickly, and obviously, stupid light flicker. My big ass hands knocking the lamps. Enemies of stop motion, ladies and gentlemen. Gravity and lighting. It is your number one enemy. Anyone who's done stop motion will know. But yeah, so that's number 11, unlocking the blaster in Jedi Survivor.
Knock, knock. Who's there? That door.
Knock knock. Interesting thing with it, again, this is another Asta movie skit. And an interesting fact for some people, but this was the first short, the YouTube short that I made that kind of actually flopped. Flopped in the sense that it didn't get as many views. Like, I want to point this out on the record, I'm not that asked. I'm not really asked about the number of views that any of the shorts got. If they did good, that's great. But they didn't, you know, whatever. This one just flops. I think it's still sitting at maybe 30 views, I think, on the channel as about now. So it just flopped. I don't know why it didn't. I don't know why it did. I'm not sure if it's because the door slam was funny. But no, but I'm glad that people did enjoy it. Though people who did watch it. Boo algorithm. Yeah, no, it's so weird. It's so weird. It's just such a bizarre. It's such a bizarre. The YouTube algorithm, man. It's so weird. So weird. Because I kind of speculated that the reason that this one kind of flopped was because it was too short. Because this one, I think it was barely 3 seconds. Algorithm, you get a minus 50 out of 10. Totally. But I reckon that this might have been too short. That the algorithm was just kind of like, ooh, this video is a little bit too short. Despite the fact that it's in YouTube Shorts. That might sound crazy, but I think that might be the reason why it flopped. I think. But yeah, no, I love this. I think I'm very happy. I'm very happy with how this came out. I especially, I love how the door animation came off, and I also just love the fact that I'm just standing behind the door. That was meant to be on purpose, by the way, for anyone who thought I might have just left the figure in frame. No, he's meant to be there. He's just there. Let's see if I can get him. Like, he's just there. And in case anyone was wondering how I got like his arms and legs out like that, it's literally just, if you go frame by frame, you'll see the figure still behind, and then eventually I kind of take the figure out and take out his arm and leg, and then obviously it looks like he's just been flattened by the door. You know, very, very simple, but because it's kind of like over like a couple of frames, it looks like he's just been flattened by the door. But yeah, no, this was another Asta movie skit. Nice and simple. Nothing too much to it. Just a fun little thing. I like all the high scores despite the fact that it's probably the worst performing short. But yeah, I blame the algorithm. Yeah, I believe YouTube takes watch time into account, so length might be it. Yeah, no, that's what I thought. I reckon that for a good short to do decently, it's got to be at least 5 seconds. I reckon. But that's just me. But yeah, anyway, so that's number 12, Knock Knock. Now we move on. Ah, yeah, no, this one was probably the most... This one was, I think I made this on the same day as Knock Knock, because I wanted to get a couple... On nights when I was working, I wanted to try and do... On days where I would be working, I wanted to try and get 2 shorts animated and ready, so then I wouldn't have to worry about waking up and then having to rush one out, because for people who don't know, I do work nights, and the next days and the mornings, like the next days when waking up at nights, I typically wake up about 3 o'clock, depending on which shift I've worked. And so that would only give me like 3 hours to plan, animate, and edit a video, which is not good. Definitely not good. I didn't exactly want to stress myself out. Oh, is that meant to be scary stuff? No. I mean, to be honest, man, fitting is there, but too still. Yeah, no. It's very, very simple. It's very, very simple. I should have probably revealed a bit more. I should have maybe had him like breathing, but I didn't think about it at the time. But I just kind of like the idea of, you know, that he's hiding in this building, and you can just see the silhouettes of the zombies outside, but you know it's a big horde because it's just consistent kind of thing. But it's, yeah, this was very, very simple. This was probably, I would say that this one's probably my least favorite, because I really didn't put any effort into this one at all. I just wanted to have a short ready for the next day, so that's why I kind of was like with it. So yeah. So yeah, there's not much else to say for that. So that was number 13, hiding from the zombie horde. Oops, I'll lag it. All right. Alright, that one was number 14. This is every Star Wars fan's day. I released this on the day when the Battlefront Classic Collection was released. So, as I imagined, everyone was probably quite excited for it. And unfortunately, it was broken. Anyone who's played it will know that it was very broken at the start. Like, matchmaking was horrendous. You couldn't get into it in a game at all. But it's been fixed. It's been sorted out a lot better now. There's still some glitchy bits, but it's a lot better. It's a lot better now than it was. But yeah, no, I just wanted to release just something fun. Just something fun for that. I think it was like... It made me a slight head turn or two. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, I would have definitely, if I had the time, I would have done a lot more with it, but as I said, it was very, very, very lazy and rushed. with that one. Is that really on Xenogon Days? Yeah, no, that's fair. No, I thought not everyone might have got it, but it was quite a big day. It was quite a big day for the Star Wars fans, obviously, who was aware of it. But yeah, no, just very, very. Again, that one was just very, very simple. Very, very simple. And there's not really anything more to add to it. I don't think so. Nothing interesting. There's no interesting behind the scenes facts for this one. So yeah, no, that was number 14. Every Star Wars fan today.
March 15th. This is not a drill.
March 15th. I knew this was one that I knew I was going to do. I had this. This was in. This one I had noted down on a document to do that I was going to do this for this date, because I just love that. I just love just out of context. It's so random, but so brilliant for anyone. Obviously, for anyone who's not watched Fairly Odd Parents, it's going to be like, what the bloody hell was this? But for anyone who's watched it, they'll be like, hey, I saw that. I know exactly where that one's from. Yeah, no, this was just silly. Did I rewatch Clone Apart? Not all of it. I rewatched like 2 or 3 episodes. And also, hello, Clips Films. Hope you're doing well, good sir. I suppose one thing I can maybe talk about is this bit here is very obviously not stop motion, but originally I was going to have the Stormtrooper pop up but actually animate it in stop motion animation, but I couldn't get it to look good, which might sound bizarre, but I just couldn't do it. It just wouldn't, no matter what I did, it just did not look good at all. So that's when I just kind of thought, you know what, I'll put him in front of a green screen. I'll put him in front of a green screen and try just doing the edit in post. And I think this just looks better. It looked so much better, I think, especially with the March 15th sign as well that came on top, and the actual animations as well. When he's like, "This is not a drill," I just wanted it to look bizarre, especially with how he moved. And I think I worked, and I think I got that. And I think I managed to do that quite well, because it looks like he's just like properly, he's like taking like a deep breath and like yelling down into the radio, kind of like that. Oh, was it? Is it the seagull meme? Like the inhale meme is like kind of thing. That's kind of the thing I was going with for this one. But yeah, no, I thought the March 15th audio was just so funny, and I thought I have to do something with it. I had to do something with it. I just thought there's no way I couldn't do anything with it, really, because it had to be done. This was something that had to be done, I think. Nah, that's a Fairly Odd Parents reference. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I think this was one as well where I thought about maybe making it a bit longer, because originally, oh yeah, actually, that's the point. This originally was actually going to go on for a bit longer. When the guy runs past the screen going, March 15th, I was actually going to then have the sound effect of a window smashing, and then when me and the other Stormtrooper kind of look over it, it would then pan towards the smashed window, like where it's implied this Stormtrooper just kind of run out and he's in a mass panic that he runs through a window. But I thought it kind of took... I'm getting all filmmaky here now. But I thought it just kind of took away from... not necessarily... Not the tone. No, tone's not the right word. I think it would have just taken away. I think it would have felt like it dragged a little bit, rather than just kind of just keeping it very simple, just him just running by and it would just pop up like, what? kind of thing. It's just very... I think it was kind of in the mindset of maybe trying to make it a little longer, but it wasn't 100% necessary. But yeah, it was kind of like one of those ones. Like I was originally going to do it, but then when I was replaying it, back before I started editing it, I was just like, actually, I kind of like it just as it is, really. So, yeah. So ultimately, I just decided, yeah, you know what? I don't think I will add that in. So, deleted scenes, behind the scenes facts, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, that was number 15, March 15th. And I'll play it again for you guys to watch, and then we'll move on to 16.
A drill.
The speeder bike loop. Again, this one was simple. I've always wanted to try and do some animation with like foliage and like plants and whatnot, especially with something with like stuff if it's either caught in the wind, like you can tell that it's like a bit windy, so having like the bits move around just slightly, or something like with a car, or in this case a speeder going by, just as something. This one was probably more just the experiment of animating kind of foliage and plants. That's kind of what I wanted to get from this, and to be honest, I am happy. I am very, very happy with how it came out. I would say probably maybe the only thing I would do to improve this is maybe move one or two more of the plants, maybe. But to be honest, I'm actually quite happy with it just... Oops, let me just go back a bit. But I'm actually quite happy with how it... I'm actually quite happy with just how it turned out overall, just from those bits that were moving, to be honest. It was very... and it's one of those things when you're animating it, it doesn't feel like it's going to come out good. Because I'm animating it as I think, oh, this is going to look so bad. But then when I played it back, I was actually like, oh, actually, it's actually not so bad. I jumped the gun, if you will, in the animation part. I thought it wasn't going to look good, but then I was just like, eh. But then when I played it, I was like, actually, boy, it might be some of the best animation I did. But in terms of the actual animation, in terms of like the actual short itself, yeah, it's simple. The point of it for me was to kind of animate some foliage and maybe have like a little loop. And I'm happy with like the speed of the speeder as well, because I thought I was going to animate it too slow, but I think it's the right speed of a speeder bike. I think it's not ridiculously fast, but it's not too slow either. Yeah, no, there's not much more to add to that one, so we'll move on. So I'll play this again, but this was number 16, speeder bike loop. Okay, this one. Context for this one is I was actually out. I was out all day on the 17th. I went out, I think, maybe 9 o'clock in the morning and didn't get back until about 7 in the evening. 7:30, maybe 8 o'clock. So I would not have been able to animate anything on that day at all. So this is actually one that I think this was actually the second one I made before March, because I knew that I wasn't going to be here on the 17th to actually animate this. So this is just literally a very simple, it's very, very simple. And it's literally as it was, like I was out today, it's because I was out that day. I just was not in. By the time when this thing was scheduled and uploaded, I was still out and about. I was not there. So it's just very, very simple. Very, very simple. And sometimes you just gotta, with some of these things, I just gotta plan ahead. Yeah, no, it's just one of those, it was just out and about, eating meal with the family. Well, no, a really nice place as well. It's a really nice place as well. 9 out of 10 because she breathed. Because I touched grass again. Thank you, Wise. I appreciate it. I appreciate you looking out for me, man. But yeah. But yeah, again, the actual short itself is it. It's very, very, very boring and simple. But I thought, you know what? I was out that day, so you know what? I'll just do a thing. See that I was out that day. Boom. Very nice and simple. But yeah, no, there's not much. I suppose actually fun. The only fact I can really point out with this short is that when animating the car, I actually used too many frames. So it actually moved too slow. So I actually had to speed it up in post. So I don't know if you can tell by the movement of the car. You probably can't. I mean, I couldn't if you didn't know, but yeah, this was a case of this was the example of using too many frames when animating, because it's better to use more frames, but for things like cars or like vehicles or anything that's moving quick, you don't want to use too many, because otherwise it's going to look like you're going like 4 or 5 miles an hour, which is obviously not good. And that's what I ended up doing here. So that's why. So yeah, I essentially sped it up. I don't think anyone would have really noticed it at all, to be completely honest, unless you watch it like several times. You might realize that it looks a little bit weird, but yeah, no, that's about it for number 17. And number 18, if I recall, I'm just gonna skip ahead a little bit. Yes. Right, so this one I'm actually gonna mute the audio for the next one, because this is the music that will probably get this video hit with a copyright thing. So I'm going to turn the audio off for this one. But if you've watched the short, you know exactly what this short is anyway. So I'll let you. So if you want to watch it, it's number 18 out of the shorts. But as I said, I'm gonna mute this one for the stream. Singing blim bum bum blim bum bum blim bum bum bum. Right. Yeah, this one was just random. It was like a trend going around. I think it was an opening of an anime. I think it was like an opening of the anime, I think. How many more you're gonna show your clips? I'm going through all the shorts that I made during March. So all 31. So we're over halfway at the moment. We're going through all of them. One out of 10 because I hit it. Wow. How dare you judge the dancing skills? We're limited in how we move, Martin. Don't judge us for our dancing. No, that's fine. Yeah. Makes all motion of a song from these gaming video. Maybe. I could do. 3 out of 10, sorry. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's whatever. I know it's not everyone's favorite, but I just wanted to have a go at trying to do that with stop motion. I know it's not gonna be everyone's favorite, but I know this is something I know some people really did enjoy. I had a lot of comments on Instagram. Actually, a lot of people really liked the dance, which kind of surprised me because I thought this one was gonna flop. I'm sorry, but it's a stupid meme. Yeah, no, it is. It is stupid. It is stupid. I 100% agree. It is stupid. Yeah, no, I just want this was just me having fun editing. Really, there's nothing more really to it. If you've seen the other people animate to this, you'll kind of know what it is, basically. Oh, really? That was your first time hearing it? Oh. Maybe it was a classic Ben making a video of said meme when it was kind of going out of bounds. Maybe. It could be a case, but I'm going to state for the record that dancing Stormtrooper animation, it's going to come back again because I've got some plans to use that for something. And you guys may find out very soon. Because I think it's too good of an animation to not use, I think, for something else. Because it's just, when it loops, it's just perfect. You need to look up post-canon song video. I imagine, or maybe Rebel or Clone Troopers sing up post-canon. Okay, now maybe I'll have a look at that one. Right, so let me just make sure it's out of this. Okay, yep. Alright, I'll do that, and then I'll put the audio back on for this next one. I've seen Lonnie's one and rate it because she could dance. Yeah, no, it's fair. It's fair. It's very fair. It's kind of funny. I literally thought about like 2 or 3 different ways I could try and get him to do that dance, but it's not easy to do that, and I just thought just go with a very simple one, and it worked. It worked. You can agree to disagree with the dancing, but it looks good. I think that's ultimately what I was happy about. Like, it might look stupid, but it looked good. Alright, so that was number 18. Bling bang ba boom. Okay, audio is back up again, so we move on now.
Understands. You have been forgiven.
That might honestly be one of my favorite ones. I think I was so happy with how this came out. And a fun fact, none of this in the bottom screen is animated. This was all actually filmed and recorded on my phone. That might be obvious because of the way that the camera was kind of swaying, but there's no animation. This was just an edit. This was just edited video. I mean, the bit where I obviously get flung off the chair would probably be quite obvious, but yeah, no, this one it's just really well together editing. 1 out of 10, because you can never escape your sins, bruh. How dare you? Yeah, no, I'm so happy with how this came out, because I didn't think I was gonna get this to look good. Because I think I've got like 2 minutes of footage of me, maybe not 2 minutes, maybe like a minute's worth of footage of me throwing my character onto the set to try and get this shot. And to get the shot of him, like, for going off the chair. There must be like 45 seconds, like a good minute of it where I was trying to do it perfectly. He saved me from the bling bum bad worm. Fair enough. But yeah, no, this one I was so happy. I watched this one and the last one so many times. Bandage you? No, that's not me. That's definitely not me. That guy is that's definitely not me. Definitely not me. I mean, the stormtrooper is me, but the actual priest, no, that's definitely not me. Yeah, I'll play it again for you guys to see. But yeah, I was so happy that I was able to make this look. To make the cut between like me sitting there and then me getting flung off like this. I was so happy with how it just was perfect. It was just perfect. Because all it took was a little just a little bit of a little light to put in on top of it, and yeah, no, it worked. The cut it hides the cut very nicely because I thankfully don't move the camera as much, so it's smooth, and I love it. So good. No, I love... Ironically, one of my favorite ones that I made is one where I actually didn't animate anything. It's just edited. Oh, that's kind of funny. Kind of funny, but... yeah. But yeah, no, but that's the fun fact. There is no animation. I showed it to my family. They were dying. Oh, I'm glad they loved it. I'm glad they liked it. No, but I love this meme. There are so many great ones. I think there's one of another person who actually gets blasted like out through like the wall of his house as well, I think. And there's another one where he gets flung across his room. It's just the ones that I've seen of this are so good, so good. But this was kind of like my take on it in like a Lego-y kind of way. And I was gonna try and do like the whole bit of him flinging off in stop motion, but not that it would have taken too long, but I just don't think it would have looked good. I don't think it would have really looked good. Because I was planning it out and trying to do it, and I just thought, I don't think there's really any way I can do this in which the animation would look of him like flying off would actually look good. So that's when I just kind of thought, well, how funny would it be if I just literally just flung my character onto the set and kind of go from there. And as I said, it works. It works very nicely. I love the picture in the background. Yes, no, it's really good. That picture is also from Firestar Toys. It's a custom printed piece. So, not sponsored, by the way. I mean, if Firestar Toys are watching, you know, I'm happy to If you want to sponsor me, you know, I'm happy to do that. Excuse me. Just had to hydrate again. But yeah, my the interesting, the behind the scenes fact for this one is that there was actually no animation. It was just edited. It's just edited footage together. That's all there is for this one. It's just the cut is just hidden very nicely from the flash. So yeah, so that's all to say on that one. So that's number 19. I absolve you of your sins. And now we move on. Dog. Again, this one is just silly. This one is just silly again. The polybag, because this minifigure, the dog, and this electric scooter was actually in a polybag that I got for I got as a Secret Santa gift. And I thought of this idea mainly from, oh god, I don't know if any of you guys are probably many of you are gonna watch this, because it's an old British show called Open All Hours. I don't know if anyone would have seen that, but there's this character who has this dog. You never see the dog, but he like walks into the shop, and it's always he walks into the shop asking for things, but he's holding a lead, and the gag is that the dog is always like dragging him off out the shop. It's very, very simple, but quite funny as well in how it's done. But it's just, yeah, no, that's kind of where I got the idea for this. And also a fun little behind the scenes fact. I'm not sure if you noticed, but the person in that red car driving back is me. And the idea is that that's meant to be me driving back from my day out on the 17th, because, you know, same car, going the other way. Boom. I don't think anyone caught that, but I don't expect anyone to catch that, but that's just a fun little Easter egg I put in there. Yeah, I did. I'm driving back from where I was 3 days later. There's not really much more to really see there from this. I like how the bush movement and the cat like popping out. I like how that turned out, because that's again something. It's not something I've done much before, but I'm happy with how it came out. Especially like it's the first time of me kind of doing it. I'll say my only thing. Oh, that's cool. Yee. I'd say the only thing I think I could have done better was maybe animating the dog a little bit better, but I think it moves so quickly that you don't really notice it much anyway. But I think that's just again the inner perfectionist of me coming out again with that. But overall, I was happy. I'm quite happy with it. It's just, you know, just again, this one is just silly, just a classic. But yeah. There's not much more to add to that, so I'll play it again and then we'll move straight on. So this is number 20, Dog. Oh yeah. I forgot. Oh my god, I forgot about that. Yeah, there's not much else to say about that one. 21. Forgot about that. I don't know how I forgot about that. Oh my god. Honestly, this one again was going to be animated in stop motion, but I didn't think there was any way that I could do it that it would look good. So I just ultimately decided just to edit and animate it in the editing software. Of course, this was just going to be a silly joke. Just in general, I just thought, well, I won't. I'll just leave it. I'll keep it nice and simple. But honestly, that 21 pun is honestly, I think, one of my favorite dad jokes just ever. I love it. I just love it. I think it's so good. I didn't get it 4 out of 10. Oh, do you not get it? The pun is, hang on, we'll go back. So 19 and 20 had a fight. 21. If you don't get it, first of all, why speak it like to talk, like speak it out loud, speak it to yourself out loud. So like speak that out loud and then say 21. Then you might get it. I was quite surprised. There was a couple of people I think who were a bit confused by this one. It was kind of like, well, I was like, it's not. Is it that difficult? To be honest, was it that difficult to get? I didn't think it was that much. But I suppose if you're not nope. Is it not? Is it not? Is it not coming? Is it not coming to you? So it's like 19 and 20 had a fight. 21. You know, as in 20 won the fight. So number 21. Eh? Never actually had to explain this one. Oh my god, such a room. I mean, hell yeah. I love dad jokes. I love these kind of jokes. I love ones like that. They're so good. I think they're great. Some people judge me profoundly for them, but I love it. Oh, I didn't get that joke. Oh, did you not? Fair enough. Oh yeah, no. It's said the pun is like obviously 19 and 20 had a fight, and then 21, as in, you know, the number like 20, the number 21, so 21. It's kind of like it's a similar thing. There's a similar one where I think it's I might be wrong how this goes. And I think the joke was 47 was hungry, 48. You know, it's a play on words, and I love ones that are just a play on words, just silly. I know 7, 8, 9. You know, I've not actually heard that one before. That's actually interesting. 7. I suppose would the pun be 7 was hungry, so we're 8, 9. I guess would that be it? I guess I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, yes, this one was just pure. I know I've been saying this for a lot of my shorts, but this one was just stupid. This one was just pure stupid. And again, this was one that I had planned that I was going to do for a while. But obviously I just had to wait because obviously 21. So yeah, so that was day 21. 21. Yes. Okay. Okay, just thought I'd double check. So yes, so now we move on.
How did that come out of you?
Okay, so there's actually a couple of things with this one. Obviously the gag with the eggs being the actual size of the chickens, you know, it's ridiculous. It's funny as hell. When I got this set, I literally bought this set just to make this short. That might sound dumb, but that's literally the reason I got it, because I saw that and I thought, oh, like the chickens would be good to have as you know, as like a background for something. And I thought, actually, I could make a short out of this as well. So, and I was right. I was definitely right with that. There's like, so yeah, like, so in case people are wondering, like, do I sometimes buy like sets just to make a video out of them, just purely for buying them? And the answer is yes. As long as they're not expensive, I will literally buy a set just to make them a short. And then often I'll probably sell said set. But again, this one, like the Grand Theft Auto one, was tricky because it was a lot of zoom ins again, and so it was trying to get that balance of getting as close as I could without it being too without it obviously blurring too much and obviously losing focus, because that's always going to be the problem with close-up shots with using a Canon camera, is that the close-ups will just never always be, you can't get too close kind of thing. But yeah, so that's that one. And another fun fact is you guys, you obviously won't recognize her voice, because I don't think you've actually heard her voice before. But the person who voices this character is someone who does visit the chat quite often, and I mean, you guys can guess. I mean, you guys can guess who it is if you really want to, but I imagine a lot of you will know. All I'll say is that she hasn't shown up here yet, and that should be a really big clue as to who it is who voiced the chicken farmer. Because it was just fun. It was funny. I thought it was a funny idea for her to. I thought it would just be fun if I just asked her if she wanted to voice it, and she said, "Yeah, that'll be fun." It's bad. I actually recognize the voice. Yes, correct, Martin. You win a gold star. Yep, it's Paz. Paz voices the chicken farmer in this one. Yeah, no, she's voiced in a couple of the stuff I've done. If anyone remembers the short animation I made, I'm not sure if anyone was here when I made it, but the short that I made called Brainstorm, because she's in that one as well. We both we both play the character. Well, I obviously play myself, and she plays obviously my friend that's there talking with us as well. So again, it's not her first time that she's voiced a character on one of my animations. And I suppose another really small bit again is that there once again is an error, and whether or not you guys spot it, I don't know. But I'm gonna play it again. I'll play it again for you to have a little look.
Out of you.
It's ever so tiny, but the camera moves a little bit. You can kind of, if I go back here, you can kind of, can you see? It kind of moves. It's so tiny, and you'll probably say to me, Ben, why are you pointing that out? It's minuscule. It's like, it's stupid. But when you're a perfectionist, you notice these things, and these things annoy you, and I don't like it. Again, I'd gone through basically the whole shot, and I just thought, I'm not redoing this again. I just don't want to. So yeah. So yeah, it's minuscule, but yeah, the camera did. I don't even know why the camera, because I didn't nudge it or anything. It wasn't a case of my big ass hand actually knocking something. The camera just moved for whatever reason. So maybe I might bump the tripod, but as far as I'm aware, I didn't. I don't know. I feel your pain. Yeah. It's a pain in the butt, but it is what it is at the end of the day. So yeah, no, that was I think that's all there is to it with that one. So it's quite a lot of fun behind the scenes on that one. And so yeah, that's all I really say for that one. So that was number 22, Lego Chickens Be Like, and we now move on. Okay, so this one, I feel like if no one has watched some of the recent episodes of the Bad Batch, they're not going to know what the hell this is all about. But this is the one where Omega and Crosshair, it's the one where Finnick was in, where Hunter and Wrecker went off to help her with something, and then obviously Omega and Crosshair stayed. I can't remember the name of the planet. But they stayed there, and she's trying to help him get his hands sorted, and they actually meditate. And this came, as soon as I saw that part of the episode, this came straight into my mind. And if anyone's wondering where this audio is from, oopsie, press the button. If anyone's wondering what this audio is from, it's like it's like a yoga class, but then there's a Grinch, but then there's someone dressed as the Grinch, and it's like literally it's like, and release all of the sounds that are trapped in your mind, and the Grinch just screams. The scream goes on for a lot longer than that. I just want to point out, but I just thought it was funny just to cut it off. It's just so stupid. Yeah, exactly, Isaac. You're right. Yeah. Sorry, excuse me. I'm talking too much. I need to hydrate a bit more. But yeah, no, as I said, as soon as I saw that, I was just like, I know exactly what I'm doing for that. And yeah, as I said, it's just stupid. It's just so. The scream is honestly the scream is honestly amazing. Yeah, I knew it. Yeah, it's like it's one of those ones. If you know it, you know. Kind of thing. I think is this the first shot that's gone like all 10 all 10 out of 10 so far? Interesting. But yeah, the scream makes it. And I think what's quite funny with editing on that is that all I did was just add on a PNG mouth of screaming. Hello, Game Escape. Welcome. How are you doing, good sir? We're just going over all the shorts that I made last month. Welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. Hope all is well. But yeah, so the basic thing of this was the episode. That episode of the Bad Batch was like where they are both, where Omega and Crosshair meditate. That's basically where I got this idea from, because I thought straight back to like that Grinch screaming bit, and I just thought, oh, that's so funny, that's so brilliant, and it's perfect as well, because that's probably how Crosshair feels in the time. I just love it, and the scream is just brilliant. I love the scream. It's just so brilliant. Oh, I love it. It's so funny. Especially when it's just cut off as well, because as I said, the video goes on, I think it goes on for about 10 or 15 more seconds. Like, he screams for a good bit. He lets it out. But I think it's just funny when it cuts off. I think it's just really funny when it just cuts off. No, it's alright. No worries, gamer. It's alright. It's alright. It's no problem. Not a problem at all. You can always watch the VOD, so it's no worries. But yeah, so that's basically all to say for that one. So I'll play it again. I'll play it again for people to have a look at. So this was number 23. Actually, the thing is, I actually didn't know how to name this, because I think I went through like 3 different names on this, because I just did not know what to name this at all. So then I just ended up just naming it Bad Batch Be Like, which is, I think, the third time that I've used that title for a short. But I was just like, I don't know what else to name it. I don't know. Excuse me. But yeah, so I'll play this now for everyone to watch. So this was number 23, Bad Batch Be Like. Oh god, excuse me. Better out than in.
All of those sounds that are trapped in your mind.
Everyone loves a good old classic zombie kill. And yeah, this one again was just very simple. I was gonna do something else with how the zombie was getting killed. I was gonna have him like get sniped or something like that, but I thought, you know what, let's just do a classic roadkill. Roadkills are always fun in the zombie films, and it always happens at least once. Zombies are always getting run over. Yeah, this one's very, very simple. I'm happy with one thing I'm happy about, obviously other than the actual splat, was how I got the zombie to move so smooth. Because literally, if you go frame by frame, he moves like it's ever so slightly. So it's just kind of like getting that idea that this is like one of the slow kind of shambling zombies. That he's just kind of like, he's kind of is it dormant? That's it. Sorry, he's like in a dormant kind of state. So he's just kind of just moving about. He may not have seen anything living for a while, so he's just kind of like moving about kind of lifelessly, if you will, as zombies tend to do if they don't find a meal for a while. And whether or not he died in this overturned car here, I'll leave that for your interpretation, but the idea is that this car crashed a while ago because you already got a lot of the foliage. You got a lot of foliage and a lot of plants and stuff growing as well. So the idea is that the car's been there for a while, so maybe he died in a crash. Who knows? We don't know. Yeah. The actual splat is I think it came out okay. It's just it's God. The editing for this is so like 2009, 2010 like brick films where it's just a green screen blood effect just pasted right on top of when he gets splattered. And but you know, it works. Like, I mean, I think it works quite nicely. Like, splat. I guess because the truck is moving so quick, it does kind of work for that. 10 out of 10 for Isaac's comment in that shot, though. Yeah, no, I agree. You were a funny man, Isaac. I give you that. You were a funny man. Hardy, har. You were a funny man. I will give you that. But also, a funny thing with this, and I didn't actually notice it until I actually uploaded the shot, until I finished editing. But his legs was the zombie's legs actually move from the spot that it's originally from, because you see where the legs are there, you can see them there, and then he's like moved down like 4 studs in front. He just like moved down like 4 studs, like their whole legs just moved. I didn't think about that until I actually uploaded it, and it's just kind of like, wait, why would his legs move backwards? Why would his legs move backwards? Oops, excuse me. Excuse me. Taking another drink. But yeah. That was just a fun little thing that I just realised. I was just like, his legs just kind of slid down. But I suppose in a sense the legs, I don't know why I'm talking about realism, because this is a plastic Lego figure. But we're talking about realism. I suppose the legs aren't gonna stay like dead in the same spot, if you will. Anyway, but it's just it was just something that's quite funny. It's just kind of, I thought, like, his legs like went forward. Like, wasn't meant to happen, but it happened. I got idea of reference from King of the Hill Raccoon Clip where Bill opened up cooler. There was a raccoon in. So I know the Star Wars version. Ewok scared Scout Trooper and Imperial officer said, "Get out there, Ewok." Oh, oh right. Oh yeah. No. I know what you mean. Fair enough. But yeah. Not much to really say about that again. I think it was just this one was just a case of me wanting to do just a classic splat zombie kill. So yeah, not much more to add to that one. So I'll leave that one there. So that was number 24, splat. So I'll play it again. Yeah. Yeah, this one. I don't know where I got the idea from this from. I think it kind of reminds me of a brick film I saw years ago now. It's an old one. It was one of this lumberjack. He was cutting down a tree. It falls, like one tree falls down, and then as he goes to walk off, like another tree kind of like falls on the other side of the frame onto him. So it's kind of like the idea that it's like a really big tree that's kind of fallen, and then another one's just kind of fallen right on top of him. It's very, very random. So it's like, I thought like that idea, and I thought, well, what the idea is that he just shot, and then a blast just came from behind him. There was nothing really more to it than that one. It's just a silly idea. No worries, gamer. It's not a problem. As I said, I don't expect people to catch every single one of my streams. It doesn't matter. It's not a problem. It's no problem, good sir. But yeah, no, it's not really. There's not really anything interesting to talk about this one. It was really just such a silly random idea that came into my head, and I just thought, you know what? It's a fun little short. And I just thought, just to add in a little bit more, I put myself in the background reading another book. I put myself in the back just reading another book, and then when he just somehow shoots himself, I'm just like, wait, what? What was that? But yeah. I just finished washing the dishes, lol. Fair enough. I lie. I finished my food like an hour before. Stream, so it was pretty well sorted for that one. But yeah, there's not much more to really say about this one. It's just the idea was just random, to be honest, as most things are usually with these shorts. You see that, and yeah, we're doing one stream where I was having people asking where I was. Look, I don't have a problem with it, Martin. Some people might have a problem with it. Clearly, people thought it was weird that you weren't here. Don't ask, like, it's not a problem. Like, if people aren't in the streams, like I even said, Martin might just be busy elsewhere. You know, it's like it is what it is. But yeah, not much more to really add to that one. So I will just, yeah, no, I'll leave that one there. So that was number 25. That was number 25, Stormtrooper Aim. So I'll play that again for you guys. Yeah, that one was, again, another simple one, another Astaf movie one. It was us, not Ben. Yeah, this one was another Astaf skit, like just a whoops and falling up the stairs. Yeah, I mean the fun fact for this one, and I think this one was quite, and I think this one is probably, I imagine a lot of people probably saw this, but when my character actually rolls up the stairs actually move because I have no support underneath these stairs. And I realized that was a mistake as soon as, like, basically once I had started filming, and I was like, I should have really put something underneath this, but I just didn't. Because I am a professional, guys. I want you guys to know, I am a professional. But yeah, no, but I'll show you quickly again here. Like you watch the stairs and you'll see them move a little bit. Oh no, I suppose you don't actually. Maybe it's just me just being silly again, but don't really notice it too much. When I play it there, but I saw it quite easy. Maybe because the screen's just like a bit smaller on this end, so maybe that's why I don't notice it. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, no, I think with, as everyone says, yeah, exactly, absolutely. It's basic. It's literally the same audio though. Whoops, and then going up the stairs. That's one of my favorite gags here. I feel like I should make my own version of like Astaf movie, but with Lego. I feel like that could be quite funny. That could be quite funny coming up with like the skits. It'll be very hard to not. It'd be very difficult not to make it too close to the Astaf movie, because I had to think of like some really original, original gags. It could be fun though. That could be a fun thing for the future. Maybe might have to get some other people to help me write that though. But yeah, again, that was just random, very very random. So that was number 26. Whoops. So we'll play that one again. Oops, very quickly even. Yeah, and I feel as though that I don't know if some people have actually seen this episode of The Simpsons. I mean, technically it's Tomsko. It's not Astaf. It's not Astaf movie. It's not Astaf movie. It's technically from Tomsko, but it's probably one of the. It's literally an internet. It's like an internet. It's like old school internet these days, I think. Hang on 1 second. 1 second, guys. Oh, sorry that was out, guys. I tried to get away, but my throat was getting quite tickly again, so I do apologize. I'm okay. I might run down and grab another drink in a minute just to be on the safe side. Oh god. I'll be surprised. And not everyone. Like, I've spoken to people before. I've spoken to people before. No, not everyone knows about Asta, which is quite surprising. But yeah, this one actually came because there's a Twitter account. There is actually a Twitter account that all it does is play that clip from The Simpsons. It's like the I love these lazy Saturdays. It's Wednesday, Homer. It's literally that, and they posts that same clip, I think, every single Wednesday, and I think it's so funny. I think it's brilliant because they have loads of things like that. There's one from the clip from Toy Story 2 where it goes, "I can't believe I have to drive all the way to work on a Saturday, all the way to work," and it's just that again, and they post that every single Saturday. And I wanted to do that, but I just kind of ran out of time. I ran out of Saturdays, basically. All the planned stuff that I wanted to do, so I couldn't get a chance to do that one for like the last Saturday before. But no, I like this one. There's not really much to say because I think the whole animation just kind of came out really quite nicely. And a fun fact as well, which I imagine a lot of people realised. Well, I think a lot of people did realise from this, but I'll play it again just for you guys to see. The Stormtrooper puts his helmet on backwards. He's in that much of a rush that he just throws it on backwards, and that was just a funny little gag that I just added in there, just quite literally on them. The dot, like when just literally, I think just before I started actually animating him picking up the helmet, I was just kind of like, wouldn't it be funny if he just put it on backwards? He's in that much of a rush. He's not even thinking about how the helmet goes on. He just puts it on backwards. I thought that would just be quite funny. And as I said, it worked quite nice. It worked quite nicely because I thought that maybe the little sequence where he gets up from the chair and goes might have been too quick, but it was actually probably the right speed. I reckon it wasn't too it wasn't too slow, and it wasn't kind of too quick either. It was just the right. It was just the right speed. Yeah, no, I think I'm quite happy with how this one turned out, and it's a good length as well. It wasn't too short. It was a good length. This one was a good length, I think, in terms of the shots that I made. Yeah, no, there's not much more to add to that one. It's just a fun. Again, this one was just one. It's one I wanted to do, and I just had to post it on the Wednesday because someone did point out on the thing that says they liked how I posted it on a Wednesday. I was like, well, of course, got to post it on a Wednesday. You can't post it on any other day. It'll be a bit weird if you posted it on a Saturday. But yeah, so that's number 27. It's Wednesday. I'll play it one more time for you guys to have a look at.
I love these lazy Saturdays.
It's Wednesday, Homer.
Screw gravity.
Yeah, and then again, another Astov movie scare. I'm so sorry. I imagine the people who have probably seen Astov movie were probably getting so sick of seeing the skits. And there's unfortunately there is one more after this one, which is the next one as well. But this was getting to the point where I was running out of where I think I was running out of some ideas to do, and I think because this would have been 28th. This would have been a Thursday. So this would have been. So this one would have been the day after I would have worked. I would have worked a night shift, and I think I actually made this. And I think I actually made this on that Wednesday after I made the It's Wednesday short, because again, on Wednesdays I do 12 to 8, and when I wake up, it's like 4. The next day I wake up at like 3:30, 4 p.m. in the afternoon, and that's just not enough time. That is just not enough time to plan, animate and edit a short. So I wanted to make sure I get one done. So this one, it was just kind of a case of doing something quick, and it's almost just simple. Simple like that. How do you even animate him floating up? He's not actually, this one here, I'll show you again. This bit there, this Stormtrooper is actually in front of a green screen, and I just edited him in post. So basically, this guy's not actually on the set, and the reason you can tell by that is that there's no shadow. Some people might not have spotted that, but yeah, there is no shadow, because you can see the shadow behind me, but you don't see the shadow behind this one. If people were really gonna nitpick it, you can't see the shadow. So like this one, he's just behind the green screen. And originally I was gonna have him like disappear off, like from where the background obviously goes up from there. But then I just thought, how also in a sense it would save me. I was more thinking, how can I save myself time? But I just thought, actually, it'd be kind of funny if we just kind of flew out the whole, not just the whole set, but actually just the whole kind of frame itself. So that's why he kind of goes out. He goes completely out of the set as well. It's just, again, it's one of those things where I don't have like 100% plan from what I'm doing. Until I kind of get onto it on the time, and I thought, how can I make this funny? And that's yeah, that's how it gets to it. And again, and with this one, I wanted to make this one longer again, and my original plan was for him to float up, and then wait about 2 or 3 seconds. Then you hear a scream coming back down, and then he just lands. Like right in front of me. He lands just right in front of me and just falls to pieces. But I just didn't have the time. Again, because I animated this the same day as the Wednesday, I just didn't have the time to do that. I just wanted to keep it simple. Once again, so yeah, that's the reason why that one is very simple. No reason you can tell these two. Yeah, exactly. It's very obvious. I think for most animators or like content creators, filmmakers, it's quite obvious that this is like 2D or behind like a green screen kind of thing. But yeah, no, that's really all that is for that one. There's nothing much more to add to that one, so I will go back to the beginning and play one more time, and we'll move on to the next one. So this is number 28, Screw Gravity.
Screw gravity.
Hey, you want to play catch the knife?
Sure.
Man, I suck at this game.
Okay, this one is just a mess. It's a mess because I literally had no idea what to do for this one until probably about 3 hours before I was meant to upload it. I just had no idea. And then I came up, I saw I remembered this skit, and I thought I'll do this, but add in just some little things again, and it's basically what I did. And yeah, this one was a mess because the lighting, I would be surprised if no one noticed the light flicker in all this, because it was very obvious. It was very obvious that the lighting wasn't great. It flickered like crazy. It was flickering like crazy and around them, behind the troopers. So I'll play again for you. I'll play this again, and you can see for yourself. Is that you like to? Ideally keep an eye on like the background behind the troopers.
Sure.
Man, I suck at this game.
There, you can. You can see it very, very easily. Very, very easily there. Yeah, this one was just a mess. It was just a complete mess. It was a mixture. It was a mixture of not having enough time, just kind of running out of time doing it, and just kind of rushing it. This one was just rushed. Ultimately, at the end of the day, It was very, very rushed, and it's very obvious that it was rushed. So I'm not... This one probably is... Probably my second least favorite. Probably next to the Zombie Horde one, because it was just rushed, and I know I could have done better, but I just didn't have time. But a little fun fact. Did you guys catch the fact that this Stormtrooper actually stabbed himself with the knife? Because I'm quite surprised that no one actually pointed that out in the comments. So I don't know if anyone actually noticed that he... Look, I'll show you here. So he's like... So he's got the knife, shoots, and when he goes, man, I suck at this game, not only is he holding a blaster, but he's actually... The knife is actually embedded into his chest. So it's kind of like with it's kind of like Patrick when he like hammered a bit of wood into his head, but in this one it's like he somehow stabbed himself, despite the fact he actually shot him, and it's just like he also stabbed himself, and it's like, how and why? Yeah, I caught it. Ah, nice. I've got to record mine. I didn't play this game. These two troopers aren't me. These guys were weird. These guys were playing the game. It was not I. I tell you. It was not me playing the game. But yeah. This one, there's not much more really to add to it other than the fact that it's a mess. That it's a mess. Didn't see it because I thought it was on. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, no, I can understand that. It was very quick, so I wouldn't expect everyone to catch it, but I was just kind of surprised that no one caught it. Just kind of like, hey, yo. But yeah, not much more to add to that other than to say the fact that it was very rushed and very messed up and very messy. So yeah, I'm not proud of, definitely not really proud of that one. Probably one of my least, probably like really like right at the bottom of all the ones that I did, to be honest. So we continue now. I'll play it again. So this was number 29, Stormtroopers Play a Game.
Sure. Man, I suck at this game.
I love this one. Okay, so this one is... Okay, so this one is actually pretty much... I basically ripped this one off of quite an old brick film again. Okay, I think it was called A Western Shootout, and it's basically the same plot as this, but it's like a lot more drawn out. Like it drawn and one person draws two guns and the other one just shoots him with a rocket. I not gonna lie, just completely ripped the idea off because I just love it. It's one of my favorite brick films just ever. I absolutely love it, and it's an oldie, but also I think it's a classic as well. It's just so good. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. How did you put the knife into him? I had to break one of the Lego knives that I've had, and I basically cut off the actual blade and stuck the hilt into his onto his chest. That's how I did it. So basically, I had to break some Lego. I'm sorry, but I had to do it. I had to do it for the animation, guys. I had to do it for the animation. I promise. I wouldn't do it otherwise. But yeah. But no, this one again is like I legit just basically ripped the idea from that because I said I just love it. I absolutely love it. But I really think one of my favorite part of this is actually the tumbleweed. I think the tumbleweed came out so good because that thing was not easy to move around and animate, but it actually, and like the final shot like that looks so good. And in case anyone is wondering what that is, it's a bush. It's one of like the bush pieces, but it's in like a tan. It's like in a dark tan color, so it kind of looks, I suppose, dead. It looks like a dead bush in a way, so it makes for a great tumbleweed piece. And it's actually the reason why I bought that bit from Bricklink, because I thought this will make a good tumbleweed, so I bought it. So yeah, I literally just brought that piece to use as a tumbleweed for a potential gag or in an animation or whatnot. But at what cost? Oh, those knives cost like a penny. I could probably buy like 20 of them off of Bricklink for less than 30 pence if I really wanted to be completely honest. Which I might actually end up doing, because I don't actually have many of those knives. So I might actually end up doing that. But yeah. But yeah, no, this was just a fun one. And if anyone recognizes the minifigure on the left, it's actually the guy. Improvise, adapt, overcome, exactly. The guy that I actually shoot is actually the cowboy gunslinger from Overwatch. I can't remember. I know that his name was. I know what his old name was, but I'm also well aware that his name changed because of stuff that happened with Activision Blizzard. I'm not sure what the details are. I just know that his name was changed, but I don't know what his name was changed to. I just know that a lot of people weren't happy about it. That's all I know about that, but I don't know what his name is. But I think it's McCree. Yeah, I think that was his old. I think that was his old name, but I think it changed. I think it changed. I don't remember what changed. Unless it was another character. And this is another character I'm thinking of. Actually, I don't know. I don't play Overwatch, so I don't know, guys. You're gonna have to forgive me on that one. But yeah, that's the minifigure that gets blasted because I didn't have any other cowboys on hand. So I thought, you know what? I'll use you. I'll just use you because you look like a cowboy, and yeah. So yeah. In case of anyone's wondering, the rocket launch that I use is actually a custom piece from Clone Army Customs. If anyone was interested in that. But yeah. Not much more to add to that, I think. So that was number 30, Western Standoff. So I'll show it to you one more time. Nice green screen one as well. Alright, so then this is the last one, the Easter egg. Now this one, I actually went through... I think I went through about 2 or 3 different ideas for this because I wanted to do... A part of me wanted to do something to like showcase like it's the end of this, so like a celebration is like a I did it kind of thing, you know. It's kind of similar to what I did in the last March, like the March compilation stuff that I did to well, it would have been two years ago now. Wow, bloody hell. For that one, but and I had another idea as well. Ultimately, I decided to go with just doing a classic Easter hunt, just doing like a classic Easter egg hunt because I thought it would just be. I just thought it was appropriate because it was Easter Sunday, and it was just kind of like I gotta take. Not advantage of the fact that it's Easter, but I just thought I should do something that's just kind of Easter related, and it was just kind of like it doesn't necessarily matter. It doesn't necessarily have to be something showcases the end of the shorts, because I mean there were a lot of people who are watching who wouldn't even know I was doing, you know, the daily uploads, shorts. So I just thought, you know what, I'll just do that, and it was it's just a nice little animation as well. 10 out of 10 for that climb animation. Yeah, no, I love it. I always have fun when I always animate a character just climbing over or flinging himself over the couch. I have great fun with it. It's one of my favorite things to do. I do enjoy it. Because an employee of Blizzard leaked stuff of Overwatch 2 before it released, and Blizzard had to change his name to cover it. Oh, shoot. That's serious. Damn, didn't know that. Fair enough. But yeah, no, there's nothing really more to add to this. It's just a fun little short, really. There's nothing more to it. It was just, I just decided, this one went through, I think it was like 2 or 3 different ideas on what I was going to do for this day, but ultimately I just went with, you know what, it's Easter Sunday, so let's do something Easter related. So I don't do it often, so I just figured, why not? And yeah, that's basically it for that one. So I'll play this one one more time, and then this will be the last short. So this is number 31, the last short, Easter egg. Boom. And there we go. Oh god, my throat is really. My voice is changing like different octaves, man. Like, god damn. Alright, so that is all of my that is all the shorts, ladies and gentlemen. So little round of applause, might as well. But yeah, no, that was this last month was definitely much better this time around than when I first did it 2 years ago, because 2 years ago I didn't have any plans. I had no plans on what I was doing, so I was literally winging it every single day. And don't do that. If you're going to do daily uploads or anything like art, music, animations, videos, edits or whatnot, plan, because you will save yourself so much stress. Oh my god. And I had fun with it as well. Like actually having a plan for what I was doing, it made the process a lot more fun and a lot more easier as well. And I definitely will do something like this again, because I have fun with it. It was a lot of fun to do, and it was really interesting doing YouTube Shorts rather than just normal uploads, to kind of see the difference in the view count and what it would do to my channel. And ultimately, it's noticeable. It's very noticeable, because the videos, in terms of all the shorts that I did, I think they all averaged about 500 views, which is it's a lot more than any of my normal videos. Even my streams get it's loads. I think a lot of them broke over 1,000, and there was 3 or 4 that went over 7,000 views. It was YouTube's algorithm. I don't get it, but you know what? I'm not going to complain too much, But yeah, no, the YouTube, it's just so weird. It's so bizarre. But the bizarre thing is with this as well is that I'm not sure if doing shorts is really going to do me good in terms of the YouTube algorithm for the future. So it's because I'm planning on uploading, I've got 2 short, not YouTube shorts, but animated shorts I got planned that I want to do next. And they're going to be just normal uploads, and I don't know what's going to happen with those view counts. I don't know if my YouTube channel has been if the algorithm's kind of shifted with me kind of doing streams and shorts. It's really weird. But yeah, no, the YouTube algorithm is just so weird. Oh, but a question for all of you. Which video do you think got the most views? I mean, I already told you which one got the least amount of views, so you can kind of rule out one of them. But which video out of all the ones do you think got the most views? What do you reckon? If you want, I'll play. If you want to, I'll play the whole video again for you guys to have a look at, and then you can have a see. Because I mean, should I do that anyway? Do you guys want me just to play the whole compilation again, just for you guys to see them all again, and then you guys can have a guess on which one got the most views? You guys want to do that? Door meme. Definitely not the most views. That one had the least amount. But yeah, no, if people want me to do that, I can do that. Oh wow, Vermeil actually got it. Vermeil actually got it. Yeah, I played the whole thing. Yeah, no, I can play. I'll do that. I can do that. Again, I'll have to mute the actual when we get to the dance one, which was number 18? I think it was number 18. All right. So I'll play it all again. And but yeah, no, Weiss was right. It's the dog. The dog animation. That's the one that actually got the most views, which might surprise some people. But yeah, so I'll play this all again. I'm pretty certain. Yep, it should be all there. Okay, but I will mute the audio when it gets to 18. So without further ado, here's the compilation one more time for you all to watch.
Oh, hi, March.
Yeah, what's the bet that Weiss actually just went and checked out the view count? Yeah, I have a feeling. Yes, didn't she? Yes, sure.
Not my problem.
I did it.
That was actually really quick. When I think
Sir,
about it
is
now.
this your car? Nope, it's yours.
Guys, I'm scared. I don't want to open the door.
Fine, I got a
Don't
fucking
worry.
shotgun.
Oh yeah.
God. I still love this one with Shadow. It might actually be one of my favorite ones that I did. Despite how stupid it is. I realized I probably should actually mute the background
Who's
music
that?
when I think about it.
That door.
I don't know why I didn't do that, but you know, it is what it is.
I've been looking forward to this.
Just like the simulation.
It's March 15th. This is not a drill.
Meow. See the bike. Oh. Yeah, mute. I'm mute. I don't know why I didn't just. Why didn't I just press the mute button rather than just. I turned down the actual volume rather than just pressing the mute button. I don't know why. I made that so much more harder for myself.
I absolve you of your sins.
I don't know why I made that so much harder for myself. That was stupid. Silly Ben.
How did that come out of you?
And release all of those sounds that are trapped in.
I still love the scream. Oh, it's so good. Whoops.
I love these lazy Saturdays.
It's Wednesday, Homer.
Work. Screw gravity.
Hey, you want to play catch the knife?
Sure.
Man, I
The
suck
worst
at
one
this
out of
game.
them all. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Yep, as I said, the dancing stormtrooper will be coming back. Oops. Pause. I'll tell you what, I'm going to put it at the actual end screen. There we go. There we go. Right. Oh god, it's crazy. It's actually funny rewatching all of it again because I don't always realize how much I actually made until you rewatch them all, and it's just kind of like, did I actually make 31 animations? And you count them, it's like, I did. I made 31. I really went all out. But yeah, and thank you for the applause, and thank you everyone. I don't know, was that actually interesting for you guys to listen to and watch? Because I don't know, it's my first time kind of doing a discussion like chatting stream before, so I don't really know if I don't know if you guys actually like watching this or not. I mean, maybe it was interesting, maybe it wasn't. I don't know. But yeah. But no, hopefully you guys did enjoy that. Hope it was somewhat interesting. But yeah, no, I think I enjoy scoring your animations, but fair enough. If you enjoyed, as long as you had fun, that's all that matters. That's all that matters at the end of the day. Applause. yeah, no, I don't think there's really enjoyed the stream. Oh, nice. I don't think there's really much more to add on to this, really. Oh, excuse me. Kind of gone through it. We've gone through it all once again. I suppose. Talk about maybe trying to give a sneak peek on what I've got planned for next week, but I suppose the one thing I can say is that I'm going to experiment with trying out the vertical streams. I know a lot of people aren't too keen on like the YouTube shorts, like the look, like that actual kind of screen. I don't know what I don't know if I don't like I said, I know a lot of people aren't too keen on that one. Yay, I am the wiener. I am the wiener. Yeah, no, but I want to try it out because I know that the vertical streams are a little bit more chaotic because it no. No, it's more just to see what it's like. So how do any people here feel about if I give them a moderator wrench to keep the chat in line? That could be funny. That could be quite funny. I hand you guys the wrench. Anyone going out of line, you bonk them. But no, it's not something. It's not to say. It's not to say that I'm going to be doing them like consistent, like constantly. But it's just I want to try it out, kind of thing, just to see what it would be like and just what kind of people would just come flying into chat. I suppose could be quite funny, to be honest as well. But I was thinking on playing something really simple, like maybe I could play like Minecraft, or I could do another one of the Galactic Conquests stuff on the Battlefront. But maybe I might just play Minecraft because I kind of want to save. Because I kind of want to save the Galactic Conquest stuff for like normal streams rather than a vertical one. So maybe I might just do something simple, like maybe starting a new Minecraft world. And maybe I challenge myself. And everyone, okay, then Moist, then maybe I won't give you that power if you're just gonna ban everyone. I know. Note to self: do not give Weiss admin powers. Do not bestow him the moderator wrench. Duly noted, ladies and gentlemen. Duly noted. Yeah, I think I should have the wrench. I actually would be responsible. Yeah, no, I think so. I can trust you to keep people in check. I think the thing is as well is that I might actually have to put in some rules on my chat in my description as well. That'll be interesting. I'll have to put in rules like no spamming, no talking of irrelevant subjects. Woo. I've actually got to do it. Woo. Yeah. But yeah, no, that's kind of where my plan is at the moment. I'm actually gonna do another poll, I think, at the end of the stream. Because I'm kind of curious on your guys' takes for that. Because I kind of would like to see some things. But yeah, so far that's my plan at the moment. You say the wrench back after the stream. Yeah, no, well, I mean, it is what it is. I'll tell you what, shall we all be here for this monumental day where I bring in my very first moderator? Shall I bestow... It's funny, do you think that people read rules? Oh yeah, no, I know people don't, but you know, it would be good to have them there. It would be good to have them there, you know. Tell you what, Martin, I bestow you. I presume I can just do this now. I can. I bestow you the wrench of moderation. Wapow. I bestow you the wrench of moderation. Wow. Feel the power. Feel the power, Martin. You are all and powerful now. You have been stowed the wrench. He has been stowed the wrench, ladies and gentlemen. The first moderator for Benno Animations. Everyone give Martin a round of applause. He has been bestowed the power. No, impossible. He has become powerful. He is all powerful now. So you guys have got to behave, because it's not just me that's going to bonk you now. Because then now you'll get the bonk from Mr. Bradley over there. I have given him the wrench. And with the wrench, you will bonk those that misbehave. This guy's gonna land me in therapy. It wouldn't be that bad. It's not gonna be that bad. Alright. I think I've kind of gone on. I think I've kind of rambled a little bit more than I needed to do. But this was a Just Chatting stream. This was kind of a Just Chatting, just discussion stream. So I think I'm allowed to ramble a little bit now. I think I've earned that much. I think I'm allowed to ramble. But yeah, per usual, I'm gonna have I'll have my schedule out maybe on Tuesday. I'll have that on Tuesday, and then we can see what's going on from then on and whatever. But first, because I know some people were talking about it, we will check out if there's anyone to raid. I'm not sure there is. I know Isla was streaming, but I don't know if anyone else is. Damn, Martin, that's a bit cruel. Cruel, man. A cruel, cruel man. He's misusing his powers already. Oh, Isla's actually not streaming. Okay, fair enough. 07 Weiss. Salute. Do we have any suggestions for raids? Do we have any suggestions for raids? Does anyone have any recommendations for me? No one too big, because I will feel very intimidated and scared. If I do that, so yeah, I had to finish streaming for you. Yeah, no, that's cool. It's not a problem. Yeah, the only ones I got up here are upcoming ones, so there's not really anyone else. I mean, there might be other streaming, but I might just have permission to raid into them, unfortunately. So unless no one else has any suggestions, I can just wrap it up there, I suppose. You're allowed to talk, Wise. Don't forget, Martin might have the power to mod, but I can take that power away from him anytime. He holds some power, but I can take that power away. Because he's just a standard mod. I do have a recommendation. I'm worried that we scare him though. Oh, really? Oh, was it the bloke that you mentioned a while ago? It's just there's no worry if not. If you're worried that we scare him, I won't bother. It's not a problem. It is no worries. It is no worries at all. We can just wrap it up here. That's not a problem. We can just wrap it up. but no one else to follow live small streamers at least. Yeah, no, that's fair. Like anyone who has like 200 odd viewers, I'm way too scared to go into them. Especially if they don't know me as well. It's just like, yeah, that's a bad idea. That is not a good idea, ladies and gentlemen. Last time I did that with someone that was big, I felt very awkward. I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that again. Excuse me. But yeah, no, not to worry, Martin. It's not a problem. If it's a case that you might be a bit kind of like, whoa, who are you kind of thing. We can just end it there. I don't know Stud City new. I don't actually know who Stud City is. Hang on. Is it a brick? Is it Is it a brick film? Is it another like Lego tuber? Oh, it is, right. I mean, we could. I don't know him. But so it's just kind of like, eh. Yeah, that's the thing. He is big. He is quite big. And I know he's only got 28 like followers watching him now, but he is quite big. So I think, yeah, for now maybe not. He is a Lego YouTuber at the end of the day, so it's like it wouldn't be a bad option, but I think for now no. I think for now we'll wrap it up here for now. I'm too scared. He's too big. He's too big and famous. I'm scared. I also just realized I haven't had the background music on this whole time. Turn it back on, I say. Yeah, no, we'll just wrap it up there for now. This was I think this was a good length. So yeah, we'll just call it here. All right, everyone. Well, thank you all very much for coming and watching my presentation. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you guys found this interesting. And yeah, I'll have a schedule out on Tuesday for what I'll do then. So yeah, so expect. So one of them will be a vertical stream, and said, don't worry, I'm not planning on doing loads of the vertical streams. I just kind of want to try it out as like an experiment. Hence why we're playing Minecraft. So it's not a bad thing. So yeah, we'll see how that goes and have a little bit of fun with it. Okay. So, we'll wrap it up there for now. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you all found this interesting and I hope you all enjoyed. And I will see you guys very, very soon. Sniff. Bye-bye, everyone. Ciao, and have a good Sunday. Goodbye. Bye-bye. I'm a Grand Admiral. Yay! Bye-bye.